So guys, 5 practices to improve your programming skills. Starting programming is easy, but what we need to get into next level. So how can we improve as a programmer? How can we get expert on the programming languages and the skills that we have? How can we handle the front end better? So how can we better the programming knowledge that we have? So writing a clean, readable and high quality code. But how can we write clean, readable and high quality code and improve ourselves? How can we do that? So a complex source code makes the programmers struggle. So there should always be a self-explanatory code, even if there is a complex knowledge and complex logic to implement. So the Chromium team have reduced the browser's UI controller to reduce the complexity. Each elements are divided into their own parts by the Chromium team. So to write clean code, we can have a directory structures, module decompositions. That means we should separate the complex logic into simple logic and simple components. So the code that is written should be performant. The performant code motivates the programmers to write practical and well-performing solutions. The right data structures and algorithms should be chosen, but it's difficult and we don't know whether the algorithm that we are using will be better if we don't have any experience with the data structures. So the performance patches should be applied or done when the problem is spotted. So mastering the project's domain. If we know about the domain of the project, such as healthcare, e-commerce, education, etc., we can write a better code and be a better programmer because we understand the domain. Understanding the technical architecture and domain makes software development process clear. For example, we may not know or we may know about the accounting terms, but if the programmers know about the accounting terms, they can easily understand the problems that encounter during the development of account related software. And people will solve something better by knowing about the domain. Diving deeper into the project architecture. So the project is divided into sub-projects to reduce complexity and to divide into several team members so that each members can do their individual tasks. So different programmers should understand that architecture better for providing the contribution to the architecture. So software might require CDN, content delivery networks for users from other countries. They might need to cache images and static code, which improves the performance for the new users. So become a learner and also a teacher. It helps. That is, mentorship works in both ways. It helps the junior team to gain the knowledge about the missing things that they have. It also helps a senior developer to exchange their knowledge that they have to other junior team. So mentorship have advantages in both ways. So also become a learner and also a teacher. You can teach what you have learned to others. Also teaching helps to explain what you have learned